Pokémon Legends Z-Day shakes up the franchise with a bold real-time battle system. Instead of waiting for turns, you move, dodge, and issue commands on the fly while your Pokémon fight beside you, each attack tied to its own cooldown. Mega Evolutions return too. Deal damage to build a Mega Energy gauge and unleash powered-up forms mid-fight. You can even ambush wandering trainers in battle zones at night to gain an early edge, though they can do the same to you. The game is set entirely in Lumiose City, repurposing a familiar region in a fresh vertical way full of side quests, rank battles, and PvP via the Battle Club.
To explore and an expanded story to uncover, all to improve the player
Dragon
journey.
Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake reinvents two of the franchise's foundational adventures by keeping their classic turn-based heart, but wrapping them in gorgeous visuals, refined interface, and expanded content. You can switch between Book 1 and 2, experiencing heroic quests from Alefgard to the Three Kingdoms, with added story beats, remade cutscenes, and new areas that enrich the lore. Battles now let you face multiple enemies at once in the first game, use enhanced spells, and toggle battle speed to make grinding less tedious. Collectibles like medals return, and exploration feels more rewarding thanks to hidden zones and upgraded map design.
Upgrade certain attacks and spells.
Magnificent!
Sigils can unlock new souped-up skills. Incredible attacks and magic that could help you turn the tide of battle. Scrolls also appear in both games, whereby additional abilities and spells are learnt by using an item rather than leveling up.
I was told that a persona is the power of the soul.
Persona 3 Reload is a stunning overhaul of a beloved JRPG, blending the emotional weight of teen life and murder mysteries with modern polish and deeper systems. You play a high schooler who must combat supernatural shadows during a secret dark hour, joining the SEES team to explore a shifting tower called Tartarus while balancing social life and relationships with classmates. The remake brings full voice acting, reworked visuals inspired by later Persona entries, and quality-of-life upgrades, like improved maps, seamless exploration, and new dungeon mechanics, while retaining the dark core and unforgettable character moments.
I feel at peace.
I understand what my purpose is now.
You've known since the beginning.
You're kidding, right? Yes, you certainly wouldn't be so stupid.
Are you saying everyone will die?
You did this?
Death is nothing to be
Little Nightmares 3 builds on the eerie atmospheric legacy of its predecessors by casting you as two new protagonists, Lo and Alone, trapped in a corrupt nightmarish realm called the Nowhere. One wields a bow, the other a wrench, and between them they must sneak, solve environmental puzzles, and escape horrific monstrosities lurking in oversized, distorted worlds. It adds online co-op, or solo with AI, so the tension of danger and vulnerability becomes shared. You're not just creeping alone in the dark anymore. The art direction is as grotesque yet beautiful as ever, with twisted carnival-like stages and uncanny creatures.
Unlikely treasure hunters and how they rescued their friend and saved
Yooka-Replaylee is a beautifully reimagined tribute to classic 3D collectathon platformers, bringing Yooka and Laylee back in a remix package that doubles down on what people loved about the original. More collectibles, new moves, tighter controls, and better navigation tools like a world map to actually know where you're heading. The art's sharper, animation smoother, and performance feels much more polished. You'll be exploring imaginative worlds, solving platform puzzles, beating quirky challenges, collecting coins and special currency for tonics and upgrades, all while chasing down evil Capital B and his schemes.
Follows a girl who adores Bushido, and a man.
Disgaea 7 Complete returns the series to its tactical RPG roots with plenty of polish, quirky charm, and enough new mechanics to upgrade the experience for veterans and newcomers alike. You follow demon warrior Fuji and the otaku noble Perilika through Hinomoto, a netherworld inspired by samurai-era Japan that's fallen under the rule of an oppressive shogun, mixing absurd humor with twists of loyalty and belief. The combat is deep, there are dozens of character classes to customize, the new jumbification mechanic lets units grow titanic and turn the tide from the sidelines, and there's also a Hell mode that adds big bursts of power at critical moments.
I heart you!
Fullmetal Schoolgirl slams you into a dystopian future where overworked Japanese workers are turned into mechanical, working dead under a corrupt mega corporation. You step into the role of a fully armed cyborg schoolgirl storming a 100-story skyscraper with a mix of guns, swords, and over-the-top combos to fight through hordes of enemies and traps whose layouts shift every run. The twist, your in-game livestream earns you donations from viewers, which you use to upgrade gear and unlock powerful modifications.
We think it could be at least 3 years old. Hand over to your left.
2 Point Museum hands you the curatorial reins in a delightfully quirky management sim where you build, decorate, and operate multiple themed museums, from prehistoric fossils and aquariums to supernatural oddities and space artifacts. You'll hire experts, send them on risky expeditions to discover rare artifacts, balance visitor flow, fight off vandals or thefts, run guided tours, and design exhibits that generate buzz and donations. The art style's charming and humorous, while the customization tools are deeper than you might expect, letting you shape walls, decor, lighting, and zones to craft immersive museum layouts.
Madam, I'm completely safe. And this soundproof door gives our experts the total silence they need as they handle this delicate spectral essence. Isn't that right, Steve? And there's also a brand new position open in maintenance. As a museum, tight security is a must.
Mina the Hollower drops you into a chilling gothic world as Mina, a gifted Hollower mouse inventor on a mission to save a cursed island. You'll lash out with a whip called Nightstar, dig underground to cross hazards or dodge attacks, and equip sidearms like daggers or thrown axes. Trinkets add powers and buffs, while the exploration is built around interconnected zones full of secrets and pacing that nods to classic Zelda and Castlevania games. Castle of Heart Retold reimagines the dark fantasy action platformer with sharper visuals, smoother controls, and revamped combat to deliver a more polished take on its Slavic myth roots. You play as Sverren, a warrior cursed to slowly turn to stone, unless you keep killing enemies, drop your streak and you risk losing limbs or even your ability to fight. The game sends you across 4 beautifully detailed regions, pitting you against mythological foes like ghouls and vodniks, and trusting both melee and ranged weapons to survive.
Okay everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, please leave a like and subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to get notified when we release new content. We hope to see you in the next video.